Hey guys, I'm Luke. I'm subbing for Sam today because it's their birthday and they are busy. The topic this week is coming out, our story, and advice. So I'm just gonna go right ahead and say how I came out to various different people. The first person I came out to was my girlfriend, because I knew that she would be supportive. She is part of her college's trans advocacy coalition, has several trans and non-binary friends, and just is very active and educated on trans issues. I came out to her before anyone else, and she was supportive from the get-go. I came out to my parents and my sister by telephone because I was at university at this time, and they said all the right things. They've generally been very accepting. They're struggling with pronouns and whatnot a little bit, but they're great and super supportive in every other aspect. So just dealing with that stuff, and it'll come, I'm sure. My friends, I just sent messages to and just explained what was going on and how I would prefer to be addressed, and it was super easy. No one was like, no, what? And then I just made a generic Facebook post asking to be called by he, him, or they, them pronouns, and yeah, I got an overwhelming amount of support from that, from people I haven't spoken to in a really long time, and like people who are actually in my life now. Had a good experience of coming out in that sense. I recently decided to change my name to Luke, and I have told my parents that this is going to happen, but I'm giving them some time before I make it official. I've told most of the people I interact with though, and my college tutors for next year are also all calling me by Luke, so yeah, it's pretty great. Again, everyone I've told has just been like, okay, great, if we mess up, I'm sorry, but we'll try. So yeah, my coming out experience generally has been really fantastic, aside from a couple of like glitches, but you know, expect that. My relationship with my parents when I first got back from uni was a little bit like strained, but we've had a few good conversations, and I think we're all kind of on the same page now, and they understand that I'm not just doing this for fun. I think that's, well, my mum said that part of her concern was that I would change my mind, and I was like, well, even if I do, then that's okay. Like, I'm allowed to change my mind, but I really highly doubt that I will, and I think that hearing that helped a lot. For advice to other people about coming out, I would say find someone who you think will be supportive to tell first, because that support really will make everything else seem a lot easier. When I was telling my friends, I was telling a couple of people every week because I didn't want to just tell everyone. I wanted to make sure that like people were going to be on my side, and once I had realized that there were a lot of people who were going to be supportive, it really helped me. I'd say definitely don't come out if you feel like you're going to be unsafe in any way. And I mean, obviously, there's a chance that you'll be unsafe, but if your home situation is likely to not be what it is now, or you don't have people around you who are going to respect you and accept you for who you are, then it's really hard, but I don't think it's a good idea to put yourself at risk, which sucks a lot, obviously. But know that there are people out there, and there are places where you can reach out, and people will support you, and people will be there for you regardless. Hopefully there'll be some people in your day-to-day life that will be, and I'm sure there will. There were people in mine who I was not expecting to be supportive, but have been outstanding and better than some of the people that I thought would be great. But yeah, I think the online community of trans people is fantastic to reach out to. There are loads of Facebook groups and stuff, YouTube and Instagram. There are plenty of people on there who you can talk to and who will help you. I think if I could come out again, I would have told my parents in person, because although it was really scary and I was going to be seeing them in a few weeks, we were all going to New York together, but I couldn't face the idea of telling them in person, and that's why I did it down the phone. And I really think that actually it would have helped them to understand had I spoken to them in person. Don't feel pressured to come out, and don't come out if you're going to be unsafe. Your safety is of the utmost importance, and I promise you that there are people out there who will support you, even if they are not the people immediately around you. But I really, really hope that those people do. And if they don't at first, honestly, time does help. Opportunity to explain how you're feeling and all that kind of stuff is beneficial. Okay, I ended up talking a lot longer than I anticipated. I thought I would just be like, this is how I came out. Don't come out if you're going to be unsafe. Obviously, I've just ended up rambling, as I often do. I hope you're all doing well generally. Bye for now.